Hello, hi guys. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hi, Mahesh. Good morning. Am I reaching to all? My voice is reaching to all. Can I get the quick responses, please? Hi, Sai. Hi, Narendra. Hi, Pranil. Good morning. Hi, Nagendra. Okay, all right. Fine, guys. So today we are going to see some more transformations from data flow only, and that is like source transformation, join transformation, and sync transformation, etc. So join transformation, same like guys, in SQL, we are having multiple joins, like, we are having left join, right join, full auto join, inner join, etc. In the same way, we are having transformations in our data flows to perform multiple types of joins. Okay, I'll just show with one join that could be, inner join or left join, and rest of the things would be same as it is. Depends upon the data, you are going to get the output in your destination. Okay, in your destination again, it depends upon the business requirement. Okay, what is the data that you have, and which join you want to perform accordingly, so that you can perform that join in your data flow, and then you can make your data inserted finally in your destination. Okay, so here we are using multiple joins again in this demo. And what it is asking, it is saying that create a blob storage account container inside the storage account and upload two .csv files inside the blob storage account. Okay, so here we are having data for 2017 and 2018. Okay, if I open this 2017, I'm having some files. Okay, sorry, some records I'm having here. I'm having some records here. Okay, fine. And here also I'm having some records. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'll consider these two files only, 17 and 18, and I'll upload it in my storage account. So let me go here to the Azure portal. I'll create a blob storage account. I'll create a blob storage account. I'll say here 1910 source essay. Okay, I'm creating a blob storage account. These files I'm going to upload. Okay, that next, creating an ADF and creating link service and data sets. Okay, creating two separate data sets, one data set for 2017 and one data set for 2018, and also creating a link service and a data set for the destination storage account also. So I'll create one destination storage account. This is the source storage account I have created. Okay, blob storage account, and the same way I have created one destination storage account as well. Okay, okay. I want to load my data finally here. Okay, whatever the result after the join. Next, I'll go for the data factory creation. I'm creating a data factory now. Okay, I launched the studios here, ADF studios. I'd create two link services and data sets for source and destinations. Okay, I'm creating a link services here for blob storage account because my source is a blob storage account here. I'll give this name as ls blob sa. Okay, I'll come to author. I'll create data sets now. Okay, I'm giving the dataset name as this one. What I have passed in the material. DS Blob SA 2017. Okay, let's say 2017. Okay, okay, okay. Then I'll say next data set. DS log SA 2018. And one more data set for the destination. Gen2 storage account. Okay, I'm giving the name as what? DLADSSA. DSADLSA. I want my data to be stored here. Fine. So all the link services, all the data sets I have created for the source and destinations. I'm having here all three different data sets as well as the link service. Now in ADF created data flow. Okay, name the data flow as this one. Click on add source, click on source transformation, source one in source system tab, pass this one. Okay, for data set, click open and click on browse to keep this file. Okay, very simple. I'll go to the data flow here, new data flow. Let's say here add source. Okay, source I have added here. And for this, I'll give this one 2017. Okay, I have given the source as 2017. This is what all I'm talking about. Next, click on add source again. And then for this source, give this file 2018 batch. Okay, this is my add source again. And for this one, I'm giving 2018. Fine. Two I have added. Now click on press of source one, insert type join, click join transformation. Click here and say here join. This I got the join transformation. Click on this join transformation. Okay. In join settings tab, right stream source 2. Left stream is source 1, right stream is going to be source 2. And here see I'm having multiple joins. I can choose whichever join I want. Full join, full outer join, inner join, left outer join, right outer join. Okay, custom cross. Okay, multiple joints I'm having. Just you have to take this one. If you want left outer join, if you want inner join, if you want full join, whatever it is. So which join I'm taking here? I'm taking here inner join. Okay, I'm saying here inner. Choose which type of joint we want to consider, like inner join, left outer join, etc. Join conditions, student ID. If you say a join conditions, I'm saying join these two sources, source one and source two, based on student ID. That is what I am giving here. Okay, fine. Student ID, both left source one column and right source two column. Enable data flow debug option, enable. Fine, enable data flow debug option, enable here. This is compulsory, you have to do guys in every step. Else you cannot see the data that is being getting from your source to your data flow transformations. Okay. Data flow is enabled here. Okay, I'll say here data preview, say here refresh now. See, it is making a join. This source is also connected and this source 2 is also connected. Okay. I'm just seeing the data, what I'm going to get. Then click on plus of join transformation in search type sync. Click on sync transformation and sync tab, data set equal to this one. In settings tab, file name. Okay, we'll do this step. Hold on, just it is loading here. It is fetching the data. Just hold on. Okay, we are getting two records, Rajesh and Vivek. Student ID. Okay, Rajesh and Vivek Iftikhar. We are also getting Iftikhar as one another recorder from both the files in the form of a inner join. Now I'm saying here sync transformation. Sync transformation is used for load the data into our destination finally. I'll say here the data set would be this one, DSADLSA. Okay. And then in settings tab file name option, I want this to be in one file. So I'm single file. So I'll say here output to single file and output to single file. I'm saying here inner join results.csv. I'm just giving this one. Okay. Output to single file that inner join results.csv. In optimize tab, say here, just process through it a single partition and then publish all publish. So the publish has been completed. Okay, now what I'll do next, I'll create a pipeline now. See, create a new pipeline with this name or any name, drag and drop the data flow activity. Okay, so I'll just create a new pipeline. Okay, let the name should be pipeline one only, no problem. I'll go here and I'll say here data flow activity. Okay, and here I'll call this data flow in this pipeline data flow activity. I'm calling this data flow, that is data flow one. Fine. And I'll say here data flow. Fine. I'll say here publish all, publish. Then I'll say debug now. So when I say debug, if I come to my destination storage account, there is no data, no file as of now here. But once I do debug, I'll find a file here in my destination. Okay. Here I'll find a file. Fine. There is no results as of now. I'll say here debug. Is in progress. Okay, completed. Okay, so if I come here to my destination, if I say refresh here, then I'll find one file, inner join results. Okay, if I click hit this file, click on edit, then I'm going to see the two records that is matching in both the files and that I'm finding it here. Okay, these two records is matching and that's what it is showing it here. Okay, all right guys, this is what about the inner join transformation that we have done this demo. Hence, here in destination storage account, we can see .csv file which contains the join records, whatever join we gave as per the choice, whatever we have given, inner join, left join, out, full join, cross join, whatever you will find it that in the final destination. Fine. Next, we are having derived column. If you want to same steps that you can do for other joins now. If you come here, if you take this one, what you want to do, you want to take full join, then just check this full join, publish all publish. Then here you will see all the records that you are going to get in your destination. Okay, from both the sources, publish all publish. Okay, just you have to select here which join you want. Accordingly that will happen here, and you can see the outputs in your destination. Okay, next we are having derived column, guys. What is derived column? Derived column, if I tell it in a very simple words, then an column which is already existing in your source, that column we are breaking into two or three, depends upon the business requirement, and then finally loading it over destination. That is a derived column. Simple, I'll say. I'll show an example also. So when creating a derived column, we can either generate a new column. What we can do, from an existing column we can generate a new column, or update an existing one. We can generate a new column from an existing one, or update the existing column. In the column text box, enter in the column we are creating to override an existing column in our schema. Or we can use the column drop down to build the derived column expression. We click on the enter expression, okay, to break the existing column and to generate the new columns. You can either start typing our expression or open the expression builder to construct our logic. See, for an example now, here I'm having one file. Okay, let me open this file here. See, now what I'll do, this is my one column country, and this column is having both country followed with the year. Country, year, country, year, country, year, like this I'm having. So what I'll do now, out of this column, this existing column, I'll generate one more column called year, and I'll say countries should be having only this much part, and I'll have one more column here, year, and in year column I should get all these years, 2014, 15, 16, 18, 19, all this stuff. So what I'm doing with this, an existing column I'm breaking into two parts. Existing column I'm breaking into two parts. One is country column and the other one is the year column. Okay, two columns. One column, country is carrying now both the values, country as well as years. Okay, so what you are doing, basically you are formatting the data accordingly as per the requirement of the project. You are formatting the data. That is what derived column is. That is what a derived column is. Okay, so these are the, see here how it is coming. Country and year both are in one column only, right? Country and year both are in one column only, but at the end I'm making here in this way, that is country. Okay, and out of this country column only I'm generating one more column here, and I'm making country should carry only the country names and year should carry only the years. This is what we are going to do in the derived column. Okay, so I'll just show this demo. Okay, hold on. So I'll just close this file here, else it is difficult to upload. Okay, blob storage account. It is asking me to create a blob storage account. Okay, Gen 2 storage account is also there. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll come here, I'll close this and I'll go ahead and I'll delete this data factory. I'll create a new data factory, because multiple link services data sets, it will be confusion. That's why I'm deleting this data factory. In this data factory only you can create a new data sets and new link services and all, guys, but I am just deleting this data factory. Let it be. I'll get a fresh one, and here in this source storage account I'll delete these files and I'll keep the source file what I'm having here as part of my derived column transformation. Okay, so which one it is? Countries data 2014 to 2019. Okay, I'll upload this file. Countries data 2014 to 2019. Okay, I'll upload this file. Let me check whether I'm having exactly the same data or not. Yeah, fine. It is having same data only. See, same data. Yeah, I want this to be considered, and this is my destination storage account where I'm going to load the data finally into my destination. Okay, I'll just delete this one. Fine. Now, what I'll do, I'll create a data factory. Okay, I'll launch the studios and I'll create link service. Okay, two link services and a data sets. Okay, one data set for source and one data set for destination. I'll say here blob. I'll say here Gen2. I'll create data sets. I'm getting data set for source and destination, guys. Okay, I'll give the name as ds blob essay. From this file, I'm picking the data. Same like I'll create a data set for destination also. Okay, this is done now. Now I'll create a new data flow. Before getting data flow, if I want, I can do a publish all so that it all gets saved. It all gets saved. Okay. Publish is successful. I'll create a data flow now. New data flow. Source. Okay, I'll give here PS blob essay. That is what my source is. I'm receiving the data. Okay, yes, blob essay. This is what I have given. Click on plus source transformation in source settings tab. Okay, this is what I have done. Okay, what I'm doing in source transformation only. This is the data set I have created, and this data set is carrying what? If you see here, is carrying our file only. If I see what is this, it is carrying. It's carrying this file only. If you want to see the file, come here to ds blob essay. Okay, and see it is carrying what file? Countries data 14 to 2019. That is what I have pasted here. Okay, I'm just given the dataset name different as derived 2014 here. In projection tab, click on import projection. Okay, come back here, projection tab. Okay, import projection disable, fine, no problem. Click on source transformation in search type derived column. I will say here what a derived column. Okay, derived column settings for column mentioned year. Derived column settings for column here you have to mention as year, and you are going to write an expression here. Okay, click on any for expression builder and write the below expression accordingly. What I'm doing, I'm trimming. I'm just trying to fetch only the year values. Okay, I'm doing a trim. I'm doing a trim at the right side. 6 characters I'm trimming from country column. Okay, click on save and finish because I'm generating a new column. Click on plus show below. Okay, click on plus. Click on plus again, shown below here. Click on add column. In the second column, which generated just now, mention as country. Click on any. On second column, write the below expression. So click on this plus and say here add column. And then I'm saying here this as what country. Country. And I'll write this expression. What I'm doing here, see, I'm doing -6. I'm just generating 2 new columns, na guys. That is what I'm writing in expressions here. Save and finish. Okay, this has been done. Now click on drive column transformation, enable data flow debug. Enable data flow debug here. Click on data preview tab. Just hold on, let it get enabled. This is done. Now I'll say data preview and I'll say here refresh. Now see, I'm going to see the data here. What I'm going to get. So basically I have divided the country column into two columns. See, country column was having countries followed with the years. Then what I have done, I have break down this column into one more that into years. And here I am having all years. I want, I can say here, years and countries. Okay. Okay. So it is not taking, it is again making that existing column as like this only, and it is generating two columns here. Okay, years and countries. If you want, you can do like this also. Okay, it is keeping the existing column as it is, and it is generating two new columns with these things. Okay, fine, no problem. Depends upon however you want, you can go for it. And then next, what I'll do, I'll come down and I'll say here, click on plus on derived column, insert type sync, click on sync transformation. Okay, and I'll give the destination data set. Sync transformation is always used to load the data into the destination. Okay, sync, come here, come down and say here ds adlsa destination. In settings tab, file name, you want this to be in one file, right? So I will say here output to single file, and name should be derived column results. Derived column results.csv. Fine. In optimize tab, click on single partition. You want it processed with a single partition here. And in data preview tab, refresh. Just refresh to see how the data will look like into your destination. Okay. Refresh to see how the data is getting loaded into our destination. Publish all, publish. Okay, it's showing. Okay, two countries I have generated from this country column. Years and countries. I'll say here publish all, publish. And once it is completed, what I will do, I will create a new pipeline. Publish is succeeded here. I'll come, I'll say here a new pipeline. I'll say data flow activity. I'll go to settings. I'll call this data flow one. And here I'll give name as data flow. Done. If you see here in your destination, there is nothing, no file as of now in your destination storage account. See, nothing is there. I'll say debug. Okay, it is in progress. It is now generating the two new columns, also generating or inserting the data into our destination using derived column transformation. Okay. It is in progress. Hold on for some time. Yeah, it is succeeded now. Okay, if you come here, if you take a refresh, then you are going to find one new file loaded into your destination, and you will find that two columns it has generated. From this existing column, we have generated two new columns: years, which is carrying all the years; countries, which is carrying only the countries' names; years carrying only the years. That's it, guys. This is what about the derived column. This is what about the derived column. Okay, fine. Now, if you see here what I'm saying, okay, now come inside the destination storage account area J2, and we can see the derived column results.csv file inside the destination storage account. Fine. Next demo we are having implementation steps of Azure data flow to connect SQL DB with source and sync transformation. So this is one more scenario wherein till now we have seen the source as one of the files or multiple files in our storage account. Now this demo we are going to have what if we are having source SQL database itself only. What if we are having source as the SQL database? So if the source is SQL database, then how we are inserting or how we are performing the transformations in ADF pipelines in Azure Data Factory pipelines. Very simple. Till now we have taken source, okay, as multiple files or single files, and we have performed multiple transformations. Okay, many transformations we have seen till now, many activities we have seen, many pipelines we have designed, okay, or all that stuff. Now, source is SQL database, and then by reading the data from SQL DB directly, how we can load it into our destination. That is what I'm showing here in this demo. Okay, so this demo is quite big. This is very big demo actually. Okay, pivot and unpivot I'm using here. So, all transformation. Okay, I'll stop the class here, guys. I'll take these demos in tomorrow's class. Okay, so tomorrow is Sunday. I'm not taking a class tomorrow. We'll connect again on Monday, and Monday we'll start the class from this demo. And what all the transformations I have done till now, guys, right from the first to till today, I request all of you guys, whichever transformations, whichever activities, whichever demos that you are finding it difficult, do it multiple times. Automatically you will get the confidence, I'm telling. Okay, do the same demos only. No need to worry. Just for your hands-on, just to build and boost your confidence. Okay, if you do the labs, guys, the things will become easy for you. And remember one more thing here. So whenever you are going for an interviews, you have to ensure that you are remembering all the transformations of ADF. Okay, all the activities or controls of ADF. Okay, all the core components of ADF, and complete architecture of ADF. You have to remember. Okay, all the key points of ADF you have to remember. Everything you have to remember, guys. Okay, it's quite difficult. Okay, I completely agree. Remembering it's quite difficult, I understand. But before going for an interview, please make a thorough revision and make it out. Else it is difficult for you to crack the interview, I'm telling. Okay, is that clear? You have to create a new free trial account again. Ranil, you have to create a new free trial account again. Don't go for pay as you go. Just create a new one. Okay, that will be helpful for you. Mail ID better to change. Change the mail ID and credit card details. New mail ID, new credit card. Okay. What is this question, Mahesh? Hi, Gareth. Can you please teach me about how to write expressions in case if we have different requirements? Yeah, it depends upon requirements, Mahesh. We cannot say exactly like this. So no need to worry. As you keep on working in the project, Mahesh, automatically you will learn it. You will learn it. Okay, depends upon the requirement. Okay, you learn the writing of the expressions, and of course depends upon the requirement, we will write the expressions. So whatever the expressions that we are having in the material, just try to understand that expressions and write it multiple times. So when you deploy to a project, automatically when you see different requirements, when you receive different requirements, you will automatically try learning, and you will learn definitely for sure, no doubt. Okay. So no need to bother much. Whatever the existing expressions that we are having in the material, just practice and try to understand those expressions. And in the project, whatever that comes in, whatever it comes in, you will learn automatically. No need to worry. What is your query, Suresh Babu? I'm sorry, I missed it. What is your query, Suresh Babu? Where you have posted your query, you have not posted now. Suresh Babu, what is your query? Okay, okay, okay. Take your time, take your time. No problem, no problem. Okay. Yes, yes, I received your query, Suresh Babu. I have read your query also. So you are saying that you are fully dependent on videos. I think the videos are accessible for all of you guys. I think for 6 months, I believe 6 months. 6 months is more than sufficient to anyone. And apart from videos, okay, all the recordings right from the first class, I believe we are doing the recordings from the first class. Okay, let me check 1 minute, hold on. Let me check the video recordings. I believe Naresh IT is having the video recordings. Yeah, they are having from session one, guys. See, from session one, they are having the video recordings. So these all recordings are available for all of you. Okay, just have these video recordings and do the practice up to yesterday, 29th September. Today is 30th September. Today's recording also they will upload maybe in by 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. So yes, this is very good. They are having from session 1. Up to 6 months, you can access this. How many more sessions we have? I don't know, Suresh. We'll just check how many more sessions we are going to have. Maybe 10 more sessions we are going to have. Okay, ADF is almost we have completed now. Okay, we'll have 10 more sessions, I believe. This also comes in ADF. So the major focus in this course is on ADF only, guys, actually. Okay. Azure data engineers mostly work on ADF only. And then union all transformations we are having. Okay. Then after that, this also comes in ADF. What are the disadvantages of using traditional frameworks? Okay. Yeah, from here, okay, up to here, we are having ADF. So ADF is almost completed now, done. We are having just 2 demos left with ADF. Okay, that we'll complete it in the next class. And after that, we are using some theoretical concepts, disadvantages of using traditional frameworks, and what is Apache Spark architecture. Okay, what are the different components we are having for Apache Spark, and Apache Spark components. Okay, what are their functionality? What these components will do? What is this components is carrying in the Apache Spark architecture? Then we are having next Azure Databricks. Okay, implementation steps of Azure Databricks. Okay, we are learning this at multiple demos we are covering here in Azure Databricks here. Okay, we'll see. We almost, guys, like 10 sessions more, I believe. We are having 10 more sessions. After that, we are going to finish this batch. This is complete about the Apache Spark. Multiple demos I am going to show here in Apache Spark as well. Okay. Okay, maybe 10, more than 10, I believe. I'm not sure, guys. We'll see how it goes. Huh? Okay, next I'm going to show you the migrations also. Migrations of the data. Migration from private cloud to public cloud. This is forward migration I'm going to show. And then next I'm going to show the, okay, migration of data, one storage account to another storage account. Public to public migration. This is private to public. This is public to public, cloud to cloud, and this is reverse migration. Okay, private from public cloud to private cloud. Multiple migrations I'm going to show here. Storage account failover. Okay, restoring of the databases. What is database migration assistant? Okay, I'm showing one more migration here. Multiple migration projects, guys. These are small multiple migration projects. We are doing the data migration. Yeah, I'll say here, maybe let us take 10 more sessions. We are going to have it. Okay. Python scripting we are covering in Azure Databricks. Okay, Suresh. Okay, all right, guys. So any other questions, anyone? I'm good to close the class. Practice, guys, I understand. Okay, even myself also quite difficult to remember all these many transformations, these many activities from ADF and all. But when you are going for an interview, okay, just note down what are the transformation and activities. Keep it in your memory so that you can tell in an interviews. Okay, they are not going to ask you to write the expressions. They are not going to tell you the steps. Okay, tell me how you have to do derived column transformation steps and all. Just they will ask, what is this transformation? Have you used this transformation? What is the purpose of this transformation in ADF? And like this conceptual knowledge they will ask. That's it. Okay, they are not going to ask you to give a piece of paper and write the expressions and all. That much is not going to happen. Okay. Okay, share us the dumps related to data engineering architecture certification. Data engineering certification dumps I'm having. I'll share it. I'll share it at the end of the classes. I'll share it, guys. No worries. Okay. Suresh Babu, new sessions, I'm not sure. Yeah. Naresh IT knows that when they are going to start a new batch for Azure Data Engineer. Okay, but you will get an announcement. Okay, we are sending messages, we are sending mails also. So whenever we are starting new batch, okay, you will get the notification. No worries. Okay, fine. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll connect again tomorrow, and then we'll see how we can, fetch the data in our data flow transformations when the source is SQL DB instead of a multiple or single files in CSV. Okay. Bye, everyone, guys. Take care. Have a nice weekend ahead. We'll connect again on Monday, guys. Okay. Bye.